use the up arrow, you can constrain it to the x-axis, and it's trying to move everything up. So that's not going to work. Alright, so before we continue on with this, I think we need to extrude it as a solid so we can get a solid material out of this. So let's go ahead and undo this. And we're going to go ahead and push-pull it up. Let's do the total of 7. Actually, before whoops, what did I just do? I'm going to go ahead and square this off by making a straight line. And then get rid of these. And now I'm going to push-pull it up 7. Alright, so now I have something to work with, and I'm going to divide this space with a line at the midpoint. And another line over here. I'm going to try to shrink this down to a point. Let's see what happens. So if I use the move tool, click here, go down. For some reason that breaks that side. So it somewhat worked. So I need to make a straight line across because it doesn't know how to handle these little curves here. So I'm just going to cut it off, or actually make a folding point right here. And let's go straight on the red axis. Kind of think of this as origami, like folding paper. So I'm making a folding point right here. Let's see what happens now if I bring this down. So it acts like a hinge right there. And I can do the other side as well. I'm drawing a line from the end point here along the red axis to the edge to create a folding point there. Grab the move tool and move this point up on the blue axis, and for some reason that one didn't go all the way to the edge. So if I go to the end point, for some reason it doesn't want to work. Let's see what happens. Can I move it up just a little bit? Starting some separation here. Where is that at? I see. Okay, so we need to make another line. So I'm folding, but it's moving it away, so I need to create a line here, go straight up to here. Is there an end point there? Okay, so there was a line over here, so that worked. So I might need to go back. So I'm going to go back before I did any of that. There we go. And I'm going to make a line straight across here because I know I need this line. Then I'm going to go from here straight down. Then I'm going to make another line across here to the end point. Zooming in to make sure that's right on the end point. Yep. Alright, now we're ready to try something with the move tool. grab this tip down, grab this tip up, and just to see what happens, we're going to remove the guidelines here. There was already a line there. Let's click there. Oops, I can't click there. That's a folding spot. I think that's all the lines we can get rid of. Alright. So there's more you could do. Like if you wanted to create more of a bevel here in the center, you could create a line here. And then try to drag these points down, which might not work. Let's see what happens. Works a little bit. So I'm going on the blue axis down, let's say 2 millimeters to make it an even measurement. And then we'll move this one up on the blue axis. And move it up by 2. See what happens. So we're getting some weird shapes happening on that one. So that's not going to work out. But it looks like that top one did. So those are just ways that you can make it a little bit more complex. You can play around with it at this point until you get something that you like. But the most important thing is that when you're done, it's able to be a solid. So I'm going to go ahead and select this and see. Right click it, make it a group. It's a solid. So this is also printable. So from this point I have one of these and I want to create 2 of them. So I'm going to copy it. Actually I got to go to class, so we'll end this here.